The old clinical trials were designed for giving any drug to any patient. And this era, certainly non-small cell lung cancer, is over, because now we need new trials that select patients candidate for the treatment, because in this way we can ensure not only the best treatment to the best patients, and therefore we can ensure that the patients could receive the most effective treatment, but also because we need to, there is the big problem of the cost of the drugs, and therefore the health system is not able to sustain the cost of the new drugs. We need to restrict the number of patients to be treated, and we need to guarantee that this treatment will be given to the patients that will benefit most. The new trials that need to be designed need a very deep knowledge of the mechanism of action of the drug. Is also extremely important to assess what is the toxicity or the potential toxicity of the drug, and of course to give this drug on the basis on a very robust hypothesis, and therefore to give the treatment only to patients that we suppose are much more sensitive to the treatment. A pre-selection of patients based on the biology of the tumor and possibly based on the biomarker, so based on the target of the drug we are using, is what definitely we need to do. It is extremely important to define not only the target, but also it's important to define the method for target assessment, because sometimes we have clinical trials with a biomarker incorporated, but in which the biomarker is not correctly evaluated. And this is a big mistake responsible for the failure of some recent important trials. At the present time, we have only two biomarkers that have been validated in non-small cell lung cancer, that are EGFR mutation test and ALK testing. The majority of centers, at least academic centers, are able to perform such tests internally. In some geographic area, there is no facilities available for performing this kind of test, and therefore they send the material to a reference lab. In this way, every hospital, even a small hospital, can test the patient, and this is extremely important. The cost for the drug is much more higher than the cost of any test for selecting patients, and it is really critical to well define what is the test we should perform. Of course, it is important also to try to find the less expensive and less time-consuming test in order to select very quickly the patients, because it's also important that the test is available in few days, not in months, in order to give as soon as we can the best treatment to the patient.